Hi guys, I kind of lied in my last video. I said I'd see you tomorrow, but I went and got me some coffee and decided that I should make one more video today just to get the ball rolling. That way I can actually start doing some studying. I didn't want to start until I had gotten all this going because I want to document the whole experience. So, this video is about resources. I'm not really sure how that happened. My camera decided to stop videotaping me. Anyways, so for Norwegian, I went to the library and I picked up a couple of books just to get started. Of course, and I'm going to show them to you. I'll put links in the description box citing the sources, and that way you can check them out for yourself or see if there's something similar like it. Of course, you have to start with a dictionary. I grabbed the Norwegian Practical Dictionary, the only Norwegian dictionary the library had, which works just fine. It's got a lot in it. Obviously, you'll need more than this, but it is very nice if you want to, find certain words and enhance your vocabulary. I grabbed Norwegian and Essential Grammar, and I always recommend you have a grammar book with you when you're learning a new language, but don't look at it too heavily at first because you'll probably just end up confusing yourself. Just use it as a basis at first if you're confused. I have read about Norwegian having a rather similar word order and grammatic structure similar to English, so I'm hoping that I'll catch on to it easily. I know with Russian it still confuses me to this day, so depending on what language you want, whether you want a grammar book or not, I recommend having one just in case. I got this next book when I started learning Russian. I picked up the equivalent of it for Russian, which is Norwegian in 10 minutes a day. And I really like this one because it teaches you basic grammar. It teaches you words, it has pictures, it breaks them down for you, and it teaches you pretty common, useful phrases. And then what I like about this book, is that, if you own it, obviously don't take the library's copy and do this, but it has little stickers in it that you can peel off and stick to whatever the sticker is about. So if you needed to stick it to something blue, you could put the color blue on there and whatnot, or whatever helps you to remember. And then this last one that I picked up is something that I absolutely recommend 100 million billion gazillion %, especially if you're an audio learner. Even if not, I still would give it a shot, but is the program Pimsleur, and I personally swear by Pimsleur. I've read kind of mixed reviews about Pimsleur, because it works for everything works for some people and doesn't work for another person, but it really helped me with my Russian, and so I'm really excited to use Pimsleur for Norwegian. They have different levels depending on which language you're learning. The more popular languages have more levels, like Russian had 3. This one only has the 1 set, and it's only 10 lessons long, which is really unfortunate because most of the levels were 30 lessons long, so that was 90 lessons for Russian, which was so nice and so helpful. Anyways, I really like this. It's completely disc-based, with the exception of the very small pamphlet that it comes with, and it just kind of lists kind of some of the words that it teaches you. Not very many of them, and it even tells you at the beginning of the course not to look at the booklet unless you've already learned the lesson in which the words are covered, because it defeats the whole purpose of the system. The system is based off of repetition, obviously. It lets you use the words over and over and over again so they kind of stick. And what I really like about it is it helps with the pronunciation, and because, see, I'm so good at English. Because it breaks the words down into the little different sections of the word to help you, especially with very, words that are very different from your first language. So like Norwegian, I see has a lot of consonants in it, or a lot of sounds put together that English doesn't particularly have. Russian was kind of similar, and I liked it because when it broke down the word, it then had you say it from the end of the word, and then progressively went towards the beginning of the word, and then when you said the whole thing together, you knew how each section sounded without trying to make your mind explodey with confusion. So those are the resources that I've picked up to start with. I think now I'm going to go do the first lesson on Pimsleur. I might even look through the Norwegian in 10 minutes a day book, and I'm really excited to get started. So I'm going to start looking for online resources because I know a lot of people don't have access to some resources or library. I don't know the situations that everybody's in. I'm lucky to have such a nice library. But I'm going to start looking for some quality online resources, and then you can feel free to use them or find something similar. And again, like I said in my first video, if you have any concerns finding resources that work for you, let me know and I'm more than happy to help. I deal with this with my students all the time, and I'm really excited to help others learn different languages. So have a nice day, and I will see you tomorrow.